Hello everyone, LPhoenix here. Let's destroy the Death Star in a B-Wing. B-Wing Mission 6, Death Star Trench Run. Relive the cinematic moment of the Battle of Yavin as you pilot your B-Wing in the harrowing trench run.
In your B-Wing, follow the nav buoys to the Death Star Trench. Turn left and descend into the Death Star Trench. Follow the trench to the exhaust port. Use your proton torpedoes. Beware of Imperial TIE fighters. They will send their best after you. In your B-Wing, follow the nav buoys. Read these instructions for more information on the mission.
Historical Mission 6, Death Star Trench Run. This mission looks again at the Battle of Yavin. How well suited would a B-Wing have been for the crucial Death Star Trench Run? With almost as much speed as an X-Wing and considerably better armor and shields, it seems the B-Wing would have been ideally suited to the task. As you know, Alliance scientists and engineers had analyzed the captured technical readouts of the Death Star and discovered its weak spot. The Death Star proved to be vulnerable through an exhaust outlet port located in an equatorial trench on the battle station's surface. A proton torpedo fired directly into the exhaust port would cause a chain reaction in the artificial moon's reactor core that would destroy the entire Death Star. This daring attack would be made by a single starfighter in the hands of an exceptionally courageous pilot. Follow the nav buoys on the trench, to the trench, turn left and dive down into it. Your B-Wing's engines have been modified to triple their thrust. Your ship's computer will boost their output once you are in the trench. The exhaust port is located at the end of the trench. Watch your targeting computer for when the exhaust port comes into range of your proton torpedoes. May the Force be with you. And what are completion hints? Set cannon recharge rate to full and engage TIE Fighter Alpha. Once they're destroyed, set the recharge to full and head for the trench. Shield recharge to full and head for the trench. Cannons and shields should be fully charged when you reach the trench. Redirect all energy to the engines for the dive into the trench. Reset cannons to full recharge and set shields all forward. As you close in the exhaust port, transfer cannon energy to the forward shields. Yeah, sure. We'll see. Anyways, let's check all the additional difficulties, which I forgot in the last, I don't know how many videos. Yeah, and loadout chin-mounted lasers. This makes it so that in my previous video, someone was asking about how am I making my lasers converge so well. It's this option. Yeah, cool. So, let's go. So first, let's just kill all the ties, improved ties. This should be a straightforward mission. I will just kill all of them. And yeah, I think it's visible where's the trench. Clearly feels like it's a landing strip for an aircraft with the so many turrets. Anyways, there are nav buoy. Okay. 3 TIE Advanced, 2 TIE Interceptors, and 2 shielded TIE Bombers. Actually, are those turrets shooting at me or just the ones on the below me? I guess it's the latter. Maybe against the bombers I will use some torpedoes. I have 12, but it's too many for a Death Star. Just in case someone doesn't know, I'm setting my laser recharge to maximum and shields to all engines because you get more power like this. You can still maintain your shields at maximum and lasers at high power level, so yeah, it's just the best of everything. You just need to, and you don't lose speed. You just need to, from time to time, put shunt power from lasers to shields. We could call it as a bug from the original game, and one of the additional difficulties can fix this. Let's call it like that. I'm still getting the hiccups, stutters. I think if you don't play with the additional difficulties, you don't get any of the them. Alright, these are TIE advanced. I thought for a second they are TIE interceptors. I don't know why. Cool. Now, let's kill a Death Star. Yeah, there's nothing to fear now. So let's just time compress. Or acceleration. Yeah, the turrets here conveniently are destroyed. I guess we could call it the result of the previous mission. The lasers, when they get fired from these turrets, seems to be coming out in a different angle. Strange. Anyways, let's not waste time. And we turn left. And I disagree with putting all my shields to the front because there are turrets which are shooting backwards relatively, and yeah, we are quite fast now. Yeah, I don't need to be this fast, and yeah, don't crash into stuff. And I learned that you can destroy those yellow parts as well. I didn't when I never did that as a kid. I thought they are indestructible. But they are not. They take some hits, but they should explode. Or am I wrong? Those are not... I do remember that they were... whatever. Doesn't matter. There are plenty of targets regardless. Actually, it's better to single because, yeah, they die from one hit, all the turrets. That is 2. Yeah, I'm not changing the target, it's just that when you get out of the trench, it just switches to the normal mode. Let's call it normal mode. And yeah, this is repeating itself with the turret pattern. And I'm trying to be sure that I'm not crashing with the B-Wing with its strange lower hitbox than the player view. Yeah, but this is quite a bit easier with the B-Wing with the chin-mounted lasers. Oh, okay, and that was risky. Yeah. See? Lasers coming from the back. Like, those are shooting backwards.
Stay on target.
Yeah. Okay. That double should be good.
Nice shot.
Good. And you don't even need to hyper out. To be honest, I always found this mission not a good challenge after the previous levels of the game, the original game, of course. I mean, without the expansions with the X-Wing. As a climactic final mission, I didn't find this the best. Sure, iconic. Sure, spectacle at a time. And maybe the cutscene helped, but not a challenging mission. In my opinion. Spacecraft hits one. Right, that's the torpedo. Cool. So, that's it. See you in the next one.